The banks won't tell you this, but you can get $100,000 without showing any proof of income. Stay tuned and watch this full video. I'm about to be showing you how anybody can do it. So let's go ahead and get into this video, man. What's up, guys? My name is Adrian, back with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how anybody from any walk of life can get $100,000 from the banks without showing any proof of income. So step one, since this is business funding, we need a business. So step one, we're gonna go create a LLC. Me personally, I tend to create my LLCs on inkfile.com simply just because I feel like everything's kind of in one spot. It's very simple, it's very easy. Me personally, I am the type of person who would rather pay for convenience, rather pay for them to do everything for me. But if you are a different individual, if you want to save money and things like that, you can create it yourself. As you know, you can go on irs.gov to go grab your EIN. You can cook up your own operating agreement. All of this stuff you can do yourself. And all you will really have to do is just pay the state to file the LLC in whatever state you in and whatever price it is, because I know it's different per state. Also, whenever you create your LLC, try to make it kind of a general name. Try not to have any names dealing with real estate, dealing with trucking, or anything along those lines. By example, me, one of my LLC names is Worlds Connect. That's kind of general. You don't know what it is. You don't know if it's a consultant company. You don't know if it's a clothing brand. You don't know if it's a gaming platform. So try to keep the names away from the high risk side. And I always recommend people make their names as general as possible, just because you may want to pivot your business model and you want it to work for different occasions, rather than having to make a complete new LLC every time. By example, let's say the business that you want funding for right now, you only do the business for 2 months, 3 months, but then you like, this really isn't for me, let me reroute. But how are you gonna reroute to a real estate company if your name is I Love Credit? You know, like I'm just giving you an example. Not saying that it can't be done. It's just better ways to go about it, in my opinion. Step two, open up a business bank account with such business. Yes, can we apply without any banking relationship? Yes, can we apply without opening an account? Yes, we can, but it's simply better to apply with an account, just because it's always better to have a banking relationship with whatever you're applying for. It's always gonna increase your odds of getting approved. The only time I recommend you not opening an account is if you're not gonna at least put the minimum in an account. By example, don't open an account if you aren't gonna leave $1 in there or $2, or it's gonna keep getting overdrawn and things like that, because now you actually look worse than not having a relationship at all. Not having a relationship at all is better than having a bad relationship, because if you don't have a relationship at all, they instead of going off the bank account and all this other different stuff, they pulling off just the credit solely alone. So that is just something to keep in mind. Step three, the personal credit structure. So it is a tiny catch to, you know what I'm saying, as far as you're able to get $100,000 without showing any proof of income. They need to see that you have good credit. So these are the data points of what your personal credit structure should look like. And this is on Experian.com. And this is FICO we're talking about. So you must have a 680 plus credit score or higher. You must have 4 to 5 plus open primary accounts. At least one of those primaries must be a 2.5K credit card or higher. Obviously, the more the better. You can't have any derogatory accounts, and you must have a minimum 3 years average age on the credit profile. Also, as far as like utilization goes, utilization must be under 20% overall, and every individual card must be under 50%. And these are the data points that's gonna get you $100,000 without showing any proof of income. The only derogatory account that you can have is you can have late payments if the late payment is from 2 years ago or older. If you had a late payment in June 2023, you're fine. So yeah, man, this is the little catch, simply because they need something to justify you getting $100,000, right? So by example, let's say right now is June 2025. Also, guys, this is PG, is personal guarantor or personal guarantee, whatever, you know, people say, you know, different ways. So basically the bank is using your personal credit to determine if you get approved on the business side. But even though they're using your personal, the utilization or anything like that will not report. Meaning, let's say you get approved for $100,000 and then you go spend the whole $100,000. On your personal report, it will be non-existent. Step 4, apply with bank relationship managers. So I done told you guys a roadmap on how to do this, but step 4 is one of the most important steps simply because you want to be able to request a limit. A lot of people, they do step 1, 2, 3, but they may only get $10,000, $5,000, $15,000. What stops some from getting $10,000 to others getting $100,000? That's simply requesting the limit and having a solid banking relationship manager. Having a solid relationship manager is basically like a referral, and that's basically a way where you can request a certain limit. Whenever you're applying online, you cannot request a limit. That's why it be randomized. That's why some be getting 5,000, some getting 15, some getting 12, some getting 7. I'm pretty sure a lot of you see it online. It'd be 50,000, 50,000, 75,000, 100,000, 50,000, 75,000. How is this happening? Because they are using a bank relationship manager. This is what I recommend because I know the average individual do not have access to bank relationship managers. They probably don't even know where to find them. I will connect with a consultant firm like mine. You guys don't gotta come to me, but this is just kind of like a window for you guys. Basically, if you meet the credit criteria that I'm talking about in this video, and you book a call with us, I'm gonna drop the link in the description. I'm basically going to connect you with a bank relationship manager so you can request a limit, so you can get that high approval, 0% interest. And it's gonna be a seamless process, super simple. I'm always happy to help. But yeah, guys, that's basically how to do it. Do this 4-step process, guys, and you're gonna be getting approved for the super high limits in no time, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching this video. Make sure you click the link below to book a call with us so we guys can help you. Even if you don't meet the credit criteria now, like I was saying in this video, still book a call because we can help you build up to that point. We can help you remove the negative items. We can help you structure your profile so that you qualify, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. See you guys at the top because the buzz not out. So I'm gone.